Hey there, travel lovers. It's your trusted cruise and Tauck tour and Africa safari expert Shawn Power here. And today I'm on board Explora 2, which is one of Explora Journeys cruise ships. And I wanted to talk to you today about a question that I get very often and what spurred it. There's actually a Regent cruise sitting next to us. And in my opinion, Explora Journeys is part of the small ship, luxury, all-inclusive category of cruise lines. So we're talking Regent, Silversea, Crystal, Seabourn, and then also Explora, who came into the market about 2 years ago. So I totally think Explora fits into this category because of their rooms and their inclusions and everything else. So a lot of times my clients say to me, like when it comes to this category, I book a lot of Explora, but as well, the next companies I book a lot of are Regent and Silversea. So a lot of people say, what's the difference between Regent and Silversea? So for starters with Explora, I think one of the differences is the most basic rooms on board. So because this is a new cruise line, again, they're only 2 years old, the worst room on board is like a really nice room. It's better than all the worst rooms on board the other guys. So just to give an example, the smallest room on board Explorer, so if you can afford to get on any Explorer cruise, you're going to get at least a 377 square foot room with a private veranda. So right away, you're getting a beautiful suite, again, 377 square feet with a private veranda. Now just to kind of give you some comparisons, if you go on an older Silversea ship or an older Regent ship, they still actually have some rooms with just a window. So there's not even a balcony outside, you actually just have a window. And even if you look at the newest Silversea and Regent ships, I think Regent's newest ships, their smallest room is about 290 square feet. Again, 377 square feet on Explorer. So I don't know what that is, probably about 30% bigger or yeah, somewhere around there. And again, same with Silversea. I can't remember the exact numbers, maybe 350 square feet or something. So again, Explorer actually has like the best starting rooms in the industry. So right away, any Explorer cruise you can get on, you're going to have a good room. Now, the other thing I think makes a difference is it depends what kind of traveler you are, whether you want to have excursions included or you don't. So if you look at Regent, again, they're the most all-inclusive cruise line in the industry in my experience, because every time you go to a port, they're going to include multiple excursions. Now again, you're not getting every single excursion. If there's 20 excursions, you're not going to have them all included. They might include 6 and you might have to pay for 14 of them or whatnot. But the point is there's always going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 excursions that you can choose from, and they're going to be included in your price. So if you like to do excursions at every port, Regent might be the best for you because it's all kind of done and you're kind of handheld and you don't need to think about it. Now Silversea, what they do, they don't include excursions in every port, but they do give you a shore excursion credit. And I find it's usually enough money to cover maybe excursions in half the ports. So maybe you're the kind of person who wants to go on a cruise line, and maybe you like to do some excursions with the cruise line, but maybe you like to do some on your own. Silversea could be a better fit, again, simply because they give you some excursion credit, but it's definitely not going to cover excursions in every port. So that's kind of something to think about where, not all inclusive when it comes to excursions, but definitely some included. Now Explorer include no excursions at all. And I do have a lot of clients who love to independently travel when they go ashore. They don't want to go with crowds. They don't want to get on a bus with 30, 40, 50 people. They want to do a private tour. They want to take a taxi and go see an island or whatever it is they're doing. They want to walk around. They just do not want anything to do with big groups. And I think Explorer is going to fit well for those people because, again, they do include no excursions at all. Now, with that said, I mean, like on Regent and Silversea, there's always going to be some perk to booking with me. I'll be able to get you hundreds of dollars of onboard credit, or now and then on Explorer, I do have it where there's a free excursion. So the point is, you can always maybe try an excursion, based on what I'm able to do for you. But point being, in their prices, they don't include any excursions at all. So that's a couple of things to think about. The third thing that I noticed when I've been on my couple of Explorer cruises is it's a little bit more casual when it comes to the dress code. And again, I get this question all the time from my clients. They're like, do I have to put on a sport coat or a suit or a tie? And to answer that question, when I've been on Silversea, yes, there are a couple of nights that they make you put on a sport coat. I remember I forgot last time, and when I went to a couple of restaurants, they actually kind of sent me back to put my sport coat on, and I didn't really want to do it, and I kind of begrudgingly put it on, but it is what it is. Same with Regent. They don't require a sport coat, but they don't, for example, want the guys wearing shorts in the evenings. But on Explorer, I do see guys with we're talking nice dress shorts, nice shoes, and a collared shirt, and no one has any problem with that. So point being, again, if you want the most casual kind of atmosphere, just like if you're at a nice restaurant in town or whatever, you can kind of wear what you want. No one's showing up in ripped, shorts or jeans and, a t-shirt or whatever. But, lots of times you'll see in restaurants in town, people wear nice dress shorts, nice collared shirt and shoes, no problem at all. And same thing on Explorer. So hopefully that wraps it up a little bit. I mean, like I said, if you want to make sure you got a great room, Explora does have the best, or the biggest, we'll call them starting rooms in the industry. Everything's 377 square feet or bigger, and it's all going to have a balcony. Again, Silversea and Oceania, or Silversea and Regent do have some older ships, like I said, with just windows, and their starting rooms aren't as big even on their newest ships. Again, if you want excursions included, don't go with Explora. Go with the Regent, or if you just want some included, go with Silversea because they give you that credit. And again, if you're okay with the sport coat and this and that and everything else, Silversea is going to be fine because they're going to be the dressiest of the three. Regent's a little bit in between. Like I said, they don't require sport coats. They'll even let you wear a nice pair of dark jeans and shorts and all that kind of thing, or shoes. But again, you're not going to see people showing up in shorts on Regent. Whereas Explorer, they just don't really have a dress code. Again, no one's dressed in sloppy, but also if someone comes in with a collared shirt, shorts, and shoes, it's no big deal at all. So that's what you want to ask yourself. You know, excursions, size of room, and when it comes to the casualness of the clothing. So hopefully that helps answer some questions about Explorer versus Regent versus Silversea. Any other questions, let me know. Any comments, let me know. And beyond that, we'll talk to you in the next video. Have a great day.